Okay, Mary Greeley, she has a YouTube channel, and she usually repeats like news articles that she reads or comes across. And so she posted this video today, and I thought it was worth sharing. Pray about it, um, pray, and if you feel led, prepare. This is just, I couldn't find a link to the news article that she's referring to, so this is just published on her blog page. But she said Putin's scientists predict mega US earthquake in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, March 6th. Says Mary Greeley News in a new report prepared for Prime Minister Putin by the Institute of Physics of the Earth warned that America in the next 2 weeks is in danger of a catastrophic proportions earthquake. Focusing on the US, Mexico, Central and South America, and the region along the west coast of the new Madrid zone fault. Scientists have urged government officials to prepare for a terrifying and unprecedented magnitude 9 mega earthquake that would unleash a deadly tsunami with 30-meter-high waves. Cascadia and the really big one. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is a region where two tectonic plates are colliding. The San de Fuca, a small oceanic plate, is driven under the North American plate, atop which the continental U.S. sits. It's the northwest area of the United States. Subduction systems, where one tectonic plate slides over another, are capable of producing the world's largest known earthquake. A prime example is the 2011 Tohoku earthquake that rocked Japan. Pacific Ring of Fire activity rises, preparations for imminent magnitude 9 quake. Cascadia is seismically very quiet compared to other subduction zones, but it's not completely inactive. Research indicates the fault ruptured in a magnitude 9 event in 1700. That's roughly 30 times more powerful than the largest predicted San Andreas earthquake. Researchers suggest that we are within the roughly 300 to 500 year window during which another Cascadia event may occur. The report also warned that further catastrophic earthquakes in Asia and the subcontinent as more than likely. Increasing concern about the possibility mega earthquake, the report says, is based on the growth of subtle electromagnetic signals that were detected in the upper atmosphere of the Earth in many parts of the world. With the most intense they appear on the U.S. West Coast and parts of the Midwest. It is important to note that Russian and British scientists are leaders in predicting earthquakes based on these subtle electromagnetic signals and have joined forces to launch a satellite into space to better track them. More ominously, the report is that Russian scientists have confirmed the independent analysis of New Zealand mathematician and long-term weather trends forecaster Ken Ring, who predicted the deadly earthquake in Christchurch, New Zealand, and this week issued a new warning that the new earthquake should strike around March 20th. Okay, so they're predicting based on scientific research and data that they're gathering. It appears that that we can possibly expect a large earthquake in the next 2 weeks by March 20th. And I just think that that's the timing is just, it struck me because first of all, in 2 weeks, March 20th, sunset to March 21st nightfall, from sunset March 20th to nightfall the next evening, 2019, is Purim. And a few years ago, the Lord gave me the word, and I didn't know what it meant, didn't even know what Purim was. So I didn't even know what this was, but he was encouraged. He said, Feast of Purim, stand fast. The Lord is encouraging us to stand fast in our faith no matter what we see happening around us, to us, or that comes upon the world. Pray for his strength, be brave and courageous in these days. Don't leave him, keep the faith. He will deliver us just as he did for the Jews with Queen Esther. And so Feast of Purim, it's mentioned in the book of Esther, and then I put 1 Corinthians 16:13, watch, stand fast in the faith, be brave, be strong. So, but his words to me back September 12, 2015 was Feast of Purim, stand fast. I didn't know which Feast of Purim because there's a Feast of Purim every year. But I just find it odd that they say that it's due around March 20th. Where's that date again? I just read it to you. That the new earthquake should strike around 20th of March, and that's when the Feast of Purim occurs this year. And the word he gave me, like, what? I don't know, 3.5 years ago. So just be prepared in case. We should always be ready for, a large quake, no matter um, what time of the year it is, especially in California. But if you look at large earthquakes worldwide, actually, and I think it has to do with the way the weather, um, because we have the most rain in March, February, March, and then again in early fall. And worldwide, if you look up the large quakes that happen worldwide, almost, I don't know what the percentage is, but I would venture to say that 75% of them happen in April and October. So, the end of March is close to April, but the April and October are the higher risk months for earthquakes, especially here in California after we get so much rain, and it's been unprecedented rainfall and snowfall in the United States this winter. So just pray and ask the Lord, be prepared, have some extra water and some food and some flashlights and candles and whatever available, and pray and ask the Lord. God bless.